Hi there, it's Kelly Rebanks here, and I'm here to go through my Interval Evolution CD for instructors on the kind of stuff that I use when I play my CD. So I've probably played my CD a little bit to death because I love it so much. And I chose all the tracks on it personally, so they are all kind of my favourite tracks. But the reason I did the CD in the first place was because the amount of instructors I was meeting on workshops and tours and things like that were coming to stuff that I was doing through Choreography to Go that were saying, we almost want kind of like two different types of interval CD. We want one that we can play in our mainstream classes for all our people who come to possibly the evening classes that like all the kind of up-to-date hard house music, really kind of work really super hard. And then there was a lot of people as well who were saying, we're teaching daytime classes, we're teaching older adult classes, we're teaching aqua classes, we're teaching classes that are slightly different, where members want slightly different music. They still want to do the interval training. They still want that style, but they really, really don't like all the hard house boom, boom, boom music. And they wanted something they can sing along to, a little bit different. So that's exactly what I did with this CD. So on CD1, you've got my spiked version, first of all. Now, on there, you've got kind of 3 rounds, and it's 30 seconds against 30 seconds, and that runs for 4 minutes, and then they have a minute break, and then that changes again, and then it changes again. So what I normally do with my spiked is I do 30 seconds of cardio versus 30 seconds of resistance. So when you're teaching, you could do absolutely any type of cardio exercise that you want, from high knees to sprints to jumping jacks to burpees, anything that you like that's going to get them really, really sweaty, versus 30 seconds of resistance. Now that resistance could be bodyweight resistance, so it could be squats, could be lunges, could be press-ups, sit-ups, or it could be using weights, bands, kettlebells, stuff like that. So anything where they're going straight from one extreme to the other. There really should be no break of the exercise. So they go from one exercise straight away into the other exercise. And that's what's really going to give that kind of like boost with regards to their workout and their energy levels. They're going to get that real kind of like spike with regards to their cardiovascular training as well in there, as well as their metabolism. So it's a great way of doing interval training. The next then block is trisets, and this is very much similar to advanced resistance training that PTs would use in the gym with their clients. You choose 3 exercises for the same area on the body, so the same body part. So for instance, if I was doing triceps, I could do tricep dips into tricep extensions, into tricep kickbacks, or tricep press-ups. 3 exercises, one after the other, after the other, after the other. And on there, again, I've done 30 seconds of each one. So you do 30, 30, 30 with a 30-second break. And you've got 6 rounds of that on that one. The giant sets are exactly the same as trisets, but you do 5 exercises instead. So, if you were thinking about, again, for instance, the chest, if we were going to do a workout for just predominantly the chest, we could do wide hand press ups into pec fly, we could go into chest press with a bar or again dumbbells. Then that could go into slightly different style press-ups. So you could do travelling press-ups, walking through on one side and through onto the other side. And then you could do essentially maybe a band chest press. For instance, if you were in a studio format. 5 exercises, one after the other, after the other, after the other. No stop, no break, yeah? Then lastly on that CD, on that side, you've got my abdominal evolution. This is on the minute, every minute for 10 minutes. So the way that I teach this is all ab work. So it's ab exercises. You either choose 10 ab exercises and you do a minute on each, or you choose 20 ab exercises and you change the exercise every 30 seconds because it will let you know halfway. And that whole CD is banging house tunes. It's all real kind of like the stuff that's going to get your clients working super hard. The abdominal evolution, I kind of took that from like the noughties a little bit. You got Christina Aguilera on there, you got Whitney Houston on there, Sierra, Janet Jackson, kind of all the girls, Missy Elliott, all my kind of tracks, all my favourite tunes on there. You've also got an awesome cool down, which is Janet Jackson, No Sleep, which I absolutely love. Then flip over to CD2, and CD2 is totally different, 100%. You've first of all got a Motown pyramid. Pyramid training, and you've probably used pyramids before in other CDs and stuff like that. Pyramids is where you do 50 seconds of one exercise into 40 seconds of another, 30 seconds of another, 20 seconds of another, 10 seconds of another. Then you get a 30-second break, and then you go back up the pyramid the same way. So you do the 10-second move again, then the 20-second move, then the 30-second move, then the 40, then the 50. Then have a break and then change the exercises. So pyramids are awesome. You can do it for absolutely anything. You could theme it. So you could do a pyramid of cardio, a pyramid of legs, a pyramid of arms, pyramid of abs, whatever you wanted. Or you could do a different exercise for each of the timings. So the 50-second move could always be cardio. The 40-second move could always be legs. The 30-second move could always be arms. The 20-second move could always be like a burpee compound. And then the 10-second move could be an abdominal or a plank version instead. And it's way back. It's Motown classics for that. So it really, really works for absolutely any clientele. I dare you not to sing. I kind of sing all the way through it. Then we've got my Supreme Mix. And this is 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And this is taking